Welcome to the Tech Wrap-Up.
Today, on the Tech Wrap-Up, we will have the tech news, obviously.
Also, WWDC is in a month. Yay. We'll have a look at the rumors.
So, are you really happy to have your computer obsolete another generation?
Well, anyway, let's continue on.
Also today, YouTube stores will accept cryptocurrency in the US. Which is quite weird.
We will also have more topics. Welcome to the Tech Wrap-Up. It is nice to have you with us. Let me just stop this music and then we can talk. Okay, there we go.
At one point, Steam accepted cryptocurrencies.
Yep, it's quite weird that...
But they actually are stopped due to fraud.
Yeah. Although it's meant to be so secure.
No, because people's
Yeah.
cryptocurrency accounts were being hacked.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah. It was back then. Like.
Oh, so back then when things could be hacked. Well, they still can, but... Anyway.
Well, yeah, it's still very hackable.
Yeah, I think that's it for random jibber jabber.
Not really. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well.
So, did everyone hear me say what I said just before about the YouTube store?
Your audio's actually working. After all of my troubleshooting. That's why we're late, because I had audio issues.
Extremely bad audio issues. Ahem, MacBook.
Yeah, it was to do with my capture, but I didn't test it right.
I'm going to be fully honest. I am literally AFKing on a mob grinder at the moment while also doing this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we get into the tech news?
Yeah. So, today, well, no, you're starting out.
Yep, I'll do the stinger.
Big boy Kalen.
Little stinger done. Okay. Facebook has been accused of deliberately disrupting Australia emergency services.
And then wait, what?
And then there's a photo of smiling Mark Zuckerberg.
That sounds.
I just did the stinger again.
What?
And a third time.
Oh no.
This.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Blooper, but whatever.
How bad is your computer at this point? Why?
We're running at 30 FPS right now, so. Yeah. Okay. Facebook deliberately used an overzealous blocking system that took down the pages of Australian emergency services last year as a negotiating tactic, whistleblowers claim. The social network moved to block all news outlets in Australia over a row about paying news providers. But fire services and state health services were also blocked during fire season and Australia's vaccine rollout.
Facebook, that's bad.
Yeah. Facebook says blocking other pages had been an honest mistake.
Honest mistake? No.
They seem to make a lot of mistakes over there, don't they?
That is Mark Zuckerberg, who, like, I absolutely hate. Like, he's sort of like, not done very good things.
Yep. Okay. It was clear this was not us complying with the law, but a hit on civic institutions and emergency services in Australia, one employee who worked on the project said in the submissions to Australian and US authorities, and reported first by the Wall Street Journal. Yeah, I think that's it for that article.
And Roblox gamers are frustrated by a lengthy outage for more than 11 hours, with issues first reported late Tuesday.
I will imitate a raging Roblox gamer.
No. You have not thrown the PS4 into the TV yet.
I'll throw the screwdriver. This is the PS4. Ooh, I nearly hit some glass over there. But anyway, back to the tech news.
Yeah, so their mobile app, website, Xbox app, and all games were all affected. They posted on that they were having problems. 11 hours. Ages.
Yep.
And it was slowly loading, and it came up 11 hours later. 210 million monthly players, and the company has not responded for comment or explained the cause of the problem, which is interesting. You really would have thought they would
Interesante.
Yes?
In Espanol.
Yes. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Feliz.
Yeah, so that's not very good, Roblox, but anyway, they need servers. But, that is it for the tech news. Let's get to our first topic. WWDC is in less than a month. Woo! I can't wait. Let's see what the rumors are saying. It's gone so fast since it's 11 months since I did my coverage of WWDC 2021. Time goes so fast.
Yeah, I know. It's just crazy, isn't it?
Yep. We will be doing coverage again, I can tell you that. I'll hopefully get out on the same day. because I have a special place to film now. But anyway, so
But I am eventually going to have a good place, and I'm going to start making some videos as well. Hopefully.
yep, so that we can increase our capacity. If you don't use proper grammar. Anyway, it is going to be almost exclusively online. Apple says it will be held in an online format, but they're hosting a special day for developers and students at Apple Park on the 6th of June, which will be the 7th of June in New Zealand, and it'll include screenings of the keynote videos. It has limited spaces. So what are we expecting? So, some people are expecting a new Mac Pro or an iMac Pro, although, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd say what they're saying that
I've just realised that this article does not have very much in it.
When they are saying that the Mac, that the Mac Pro, yeah. When they're saying that was the last in the transition.
That's what they said, but according to this article, they have a iMac Pro in the works.
iMac Pro would make sense, but I will never get around why the Studio Display has an A12 processor in it.
A13. It's got the
A13.
same. It's got the same processing power as my phone.
Seriously.
Yep. Which means it's potentially more powerful than my MacBook Air.
That's actually quite.
That's
really cool.
Yeah, you could probably run iOS on it, but of course Apple's not going to let you.
Also, does it have a touchscreen?
Nope. Does it have a removable power cable? Nope.
Nothing has a removable power cable these days.
Wrong.
It is it's just culture. Be cultured.
Wrong.
Just wait until there's non-removable power cables on laptops. Anyway.
Oh man, that would suck.
Yeah.
Like,
I bet now that I shouldn't have said it because Apple's probably listening in on this.
They really wouldn't be, but
yeah, I think that's it for that topic.
Yeah.
Okay, on to our next topic.
And now on Gucci Coin. I'm just loading up the webpage. They are accepting cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin.
In the US.
So it'll be coming later this month, and you can pay with a QR code in store now. And they plan to include that in all North American stores in the near future.
There's quite
that's
a few.
Really interesting. But by the same thing, Steam actually stopped accepting cryptocurrencies because there were people who were really abusing it.
Yep.
Like
hackers.
Yeah, like
Hello?
really bad.
Your computer has virus.
It does. I am. But yes. So that's it. That's it for that. And
there's quite a few companies like doing crypto and that now. Example, Tesla. What else?
Well,
in fact, that's the only example that I know.
they don't accept it anymore. I didn't think that they accepted it anymore.
They stopped accepting it for like a couple of months, and then they started again.
Wow, don't you just like love it when like Elon Musk manipulates the market?
Well,
Like the best.
it's just like Apple backtracking on non-replaceable Face ID or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to our next topic. The UK has got a plan to rein in big tech, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. You'll see why in a moment.
Okay.
In some ways, I agree.
You are telling me you've made a PowerPoint on this?
I haven't made a PowerPoint, but I want to explain some reasons why it's just absolutely ridiculous. But there's some good things that could happen. But so what's happening is the UK government is trying to make it so that it's super easy to just transfer all of your stuff from like Android to iOS. That's not really possible.
Well,
It's
sort of is.
It's a good concept, but
There's a you can transfer from iOS to Android.
it's kind of not really doable in practice though, because they're based on two completely different code bases. Although right down at the core, they're both based on Unix. But pressed a button.
Like, isn't everything based on Unix these days?
Nah.
Quite a few things, but the main like OS code changes a lot. Unix might be at the core, but Android is based on Linux, which is based on Unix. macOS is based on Darwin, which is based on Unix. But they're both very different code bases. Did I say macOS? Should I say iOS? Because macOS and iOS have pretty similar code bases. Well, iOS is based on macOS. macOS is based on Darwin, and Darwin is based on Unix.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's also things like things having to have the same charger. Maybe the same charging plug, but not the same wattage, because different devices have different power requirements. Which, yeah.
Yeah.
If I just read this. There's some things that could come good out of it. Like if I just on this article it says it will also make it easier for people to switch between phone operating systems such as Apple iOS or Android and social media accounts without losing data and messages. How can you switch between two different social media providers when they're probably completely different backing and all of that?
Switch your entire life to a different social media provider.
Yeah, like it's really just a concept. It's not really doable.
I don't really know if it's that idea, though. Like,
yeah.
There needs to be some rules and regulations.
And then if they're basic, and then if they have to be so similar that they can just be interchanged, like that.
That means code could also.
It would mean that there would basically be no competition. So yeah. Anyway, I'll stop talking now.
And now it is time for a break.
I thought you would want to say another thing, but okay.
Well, okay. So what Do you want me to say then?
Something about the thing. The topic. The previous
Yeah,
topic.
well, with, you know, as you're talking about, like, what's weird is, well, not weird, what's good is that, in, Europe, they're trying to force Apple to use, USB-C.
Yeah. But what about existing devices and
Mm.
it would end
Also,
up using up more materials just having to develop, like, you'd have to get...
Apple's starting to go right to repair. They've actually released some kit to.
Yes, that's pretty good, but in practice it's quite expensive, to be honest.
I know,
But
it's like
I might do that when I replace my battery in my phone.
that is the same price as just getting it done by Apple,
Yep.
and no one.
And there's no warranty with it anyway. But yeah.
But like buy the same thing. Snazzy Labs did a video that was posted recently. I think it was.
I've watched
4 hours ago. Yeah, was it yesterday?
It was, yeah, I think it was yesterday that was posted.
Yeah, I just watched it today, and it's interesting, but by the same token, like, it's a lot of unnecessary transportation.
Yes.
Like,
those big
like this,
90 pound, I don't know how it converts into kgs, but
they were so pro environment that they took the charging cable out of the iPhone box. But
wait. There's no charging cable in the iPhone box now.
No, sorry, I meant brick.
Oh, the brick.
The brick is gone, and then they're like, literally, 100 pounds worth of equipment just to replace a screen and a battery.
And did you see that? Just thinking. Oh, did you see that power cable in that machine? It was just an iMac power cable.
I know, it was like so jank.
Yeah.
But it's in a jank like only Apple can do, if you know what I mean.
But anyway, let's go to the break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, see you soon. Live.
Welcome back.
And
I just
Snapchat has released their own flying drone.
I've just had some technical difficulties again. The show today has been riddled with them.
And Snapchat has launched their own flying selfie drone. The yellow drone called Pixie is described by the company as a free-flying sidekick, which can help people take selfies without a selfie stick. And it is available
So it's basically a selfie stick, but without the stick. It's just
it's a drone. It flies.
It's just the phone floating in the air. But I know it's a drone.
And they've made their own Instagram account for it.
Pardon?
They've even made their own Pixie Instagram account.
Ah.
Weird.
Yep.
So it operates on its own, taking videos as it flies, which is then wirelessly transferred and saved in the app.
How fast does it take to charge, or?
And it would be pretty cool.
Yep.
I just hope by the same thing it doesn't become like AirTag.
But then it also it wouldn't work in windy conditions.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Once my brother had a drone.
Yep.
He got for Christmas. And do you know what happened?
What
It was,
happened?
so sad. He was using the drone. He was having a great time with it. And then it got a bit higher, and then it just jammed, and it went in one direction, and it kept going.
Oh no!
This is like when we were in our old house, and
Is there a return to home mode or no?
oh, it was like, but
Too late.
yeah, and please shut up, Summer. So in the end, it wasn't found. We went back to JCar where we bought it from, and they gave us a new one. Like, that was like so nice of them.
That's nice. I like shopping at JCar. I get so many things from them. Just a second. Show an example. This boat, which I'm planning on finishing this year sometime. This is from JCar. Yeah. Shout out to them. They're awesome.
Incredibly awesome. They make some really cool things as well.
They also have mini projectors. I would like one, but there's a lot better things that I could spend my money on. But I could do cool things with the background if I had a mini projector.
Yeah.
But yeah, this conversation went from being Snapchat to JCar.
Well, it went to drones, which we bought a drone.
Snapchat to drones to JCar to boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into our next topic. AMD has announced some new Chromebook processors. That word always makes me depressed. Chromebook.
Just hate Chromebooks.
I had to put up with one for 3 years. Before it just went.
I had a Chromebook for year 6, 7. Year 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4 years. Oh, it was so bad. Like,
yeah.
but in the end, I actually installed Windows on it.
You can you can install anything on those things. They're so like, it makes me claustrophobic when I'm using a Chromebook.
They're not that bad. Like, it's like if you
They've
it's
got a lot better since I stopped using them. Should I say? Anyway, back to the topic.
And Intel's Meteor Lake chipset is up and running.
Oh,
Which
we're still on the Chromebook topic.
I am
HP and
very
Acer
excited.
have announced the first Chrome OS devices with up to 8 x86 cores. Why do you need 8 cores in a Chromebook?
To render where people asked for this amazing product. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that's all I can think, which is such a dumb idea.
Yes. And they've got Vega graphics, which might be good for
running
Android games.
For running in Play Store, like, because like Snapdragon SSD would be pretty good.
Imagine spending like thousands of dollars on a Chromebook when you could just get a decent Windows laptop. It's such a waste of money. Unless you're like really deep into the ecosystem. But still, it's not really worth it.
Where is the Chromebook ecosystem?
Like the Google ecosystem, should I say?
But there's not really any special features with Google phones. It's just with an Android phone full stop.
But yeah, so there's Zen 3 cores. Why does a Chromebook need that much power? My Chromebook, which I can actually show you.
2-core 4-thread Intel Celeron.
Nope, it has
32.
It has a quad core. It has a quad core Intel Celeron.
You wanna...
Quad core Intel Celeron, 4 gigs of RAM, 10. In fact, I think it's 16, but 6 gigs is taken up by the OS. 16 gigabytes of storage.
Look, I can remember all of the days when I was trying to install macOS on my Chromebook.
Oh, well, that wouldn't have worked well.
Well, I managed to get it through, but I had to do it in a VM, and it was god slow.
Yep.
Like,
That's why
never doing that again. Like, it sucks.
I agree. Wouldn't
I managed to get Subnautica up and running on it, which was interesting.
Well, anyway, let's head on to our next topic because I'm going to need to go soon because I've got to go out for dinner.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay, and Intel's Meteor chiplet SoC is up and running. It's going to have hybrid cores, lower power. It's going to have something they call a T GPU, a next gen graphics engine, and that's the 14th generation core processor in 2023.
14th generation. Ooh.
So that means that we'll be having 13th generation sometime this year. Or
they might call it 14th because the whole thing about 13 and that. Yeah. People thought Apple was going to call it.
But I think they might be pulling Apple and gluing two i9 12900Ks together for the ultimate performance.
Wow!
And the only sacrifice is the memes.
Yep. Ultra Fusion. Yeah, so we've got up and running. Yeah. And it's built on the Intel 7 process.
7
Wait, no.
nanometer.
7 nanometer. And Raptor Lake will be released this year. Yeah. Okay.
Which is 13th gen, isn't it?
Yep. So let's get on to our next topic, which is our final topic, and it's not really a topic, but we're just going to have a quick chat with you guys about our plans for the future of Crunch Media Group, which I think is really exciting. Come in the chat if you want to share an idea for us.
Or if you even want to try and be part of our team.
Yep. Although it would be good if you were in New Zealand.
It would be very good.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's some ideas that we have for the future. So we want, in the now, which is in from June 2022 to June 2023, we want to get some more technological people. We might be downsizing a little bit in terms of channels, so that we have more resources, and we'll probably axe Crunch tutorials. CMG shorts will probably be morphed into CMG clips, and potentially Tech Express, or we could make it a trend channel.
How many subscribers does Tech Express have?
93. That's the thing that's iffy about it.
So what we could do is we could transition that into a different channel for Computer Crunch.
We could. But we also want to have a better workflow. And in the next 2 months, I'm with my own guess, looking at how previous Raspberry Pi releases have worked out. I'm expecting in the next 2 months for the Raspberry Pi 5 to be released, and that will be our new server. So we want to get an upgraded server, which is the Raspberry Pi 5, and we'd have 4 terabytes of storage in RAID 0, which is 2 terabyte drives.
So 2 terabyte drives.
So that we can get that speed, rather than just getting a 4 terabyte drive. 2 terabyte drives is $10 more expensive, and I'd rather get the speed.
Yeah.
I'm going for more denseness than speed for this, because we need the density, and our current server is almost full. We've got 80 gigabytes left.
Okay, well, also
on a 1 terabyte drive.
Because we actually have a 2 terabyte drive in our server in our server at home at the moment. How many gigabytes do we have separate?
2.5.
2.5 terabytes. So
currently, my server is also acting as my home server as well. So when I get the new server, the old server is going to be my home server, and the new server is just going to be for Crunch Media Group.
I just have something to tell you, and that is, you know how you're syncing on your system? That actually syncs your stuff onto our thing as well?
Yep.
Your personal stuff.
It is.
Wait, is it stubborn?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, it does.
I'll have a look at that.
No.
There should just be the Computer Crunch folders.
If in a certain directory, in a directory which is attached to the sync thing, and start syncing the stuff over to me. But my server isn't on at the moment because I'm just in the process of relocating it and reconfiguring it. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're also planning to release 2 videos plus 1 tech wrap-up on Computer Crunch per week.
Yeah.
We haven't really completely decided on Computer Crunch Gaming yet, but maybe 3 videos per week plus
Yeah.
streams. 7
Most
videos
likely.
on CMG Clips per week. That's 1 video per week on CMG Clips because it's just the tech wrap up. It's very easy. 1 video on Crunch News per week, and multiple shorts per week, or something. And we could, as I said earlier, we could nothing's decided yet, but we could make Tech Express a train channel because we've got a train video on there. But yeah, we could rename it Train Express. But yeah. So in the future, beyond June 2023, we want to monetize and use that money to invest in the company, and we're going to build PCs for everyone, every single person, so that they have a decent computer.
Yeah, but I'd say, would we save and do 3060s, or would we just go with 1650s and upgrade those as we get more funds? Because
it depends, because by that point we will probably have 4000 series. And
oh yeah, true.
Yeah, and we also want to grow, rent or buy a house. That's in the very, very distant future.
But also remember that we'd also need that then all of our employees would have to be in the same area as well.
Yes.
So
that's why I'm meaning very, very distant future, because everyone might have to move. But anyway.
So are you predicting coronavirus 2023?
Yeah, we will probably still have it. And we also want to make merch once we actually have some income. So please subscribe. Please. Just subscribe.
Also, if we get someone who's good at designing t-shirts.
Yes. So we're going to... I'm so excited for the future. And we'll also want sponsors, so reach out to us if you want to sponsor us, please. And once we have the income to actually pay for Patreon, we might do Patreon or something.
Does Patreon cost money?
You have to pay $3 a month for Patreon. Yeah, I know.
Really?
It's a bit counterintuitive, but anyway.
I thought that taken a part of the money that they already take from you.
Maybe.
You know,
I'll look into it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I haven't really had a proper look into it yet. But from what I've seen, yeah. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm so excited for the future. Yeah.
Yeah, so am I. And we will see you again next week. Let's
just wrap this up quickly. Remember to like, share this video with your friends, follow us on Twitch, and subscribe to us. Also check out our Minecraft server at provider-craft.play.gg.
You're our speed reading.
Yes. See you next week. This is available on YouTube and Twitch. I've got to go. So.
Bye.
Bye.